Hello everyone, my name is Cutout and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing something a bit different. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make a paper craft. I'm going to be doing Paper Mario from one of my favorite games of all time, Paper Mario Color Splash. These are things to stick on your walls or just anywhere you really want to. Without any further ado, let's get into it. What you're going to need for this craft is paper, cardboard, markers, pencils, erasers, pretty sharp scissors, and a bunch of pencil crayons. And you're also going to need a computer, preferably a laptop, and you'll see why in a minute. So the first step is you're going to need to go on your computer and find a picture of whatever you want. For instance, you could use one of these Paper Mario couplings here, but for this tutorial I'm just going to be using the standard Paper Mario on top of Huey from the game Paper Mario Color Splash, as I've already explained. Now, this next step may seem a bit weird, but bear with me on this one. You're going to take your laptop, and you're going to flip it upside down, and this is why we need the laptop. Be sure to tilt your keyboard diagonally, so that all of the weight on the keyboard goes diagonally and not all flat on the screen. Once you're done flipping your laptop upside down, you're going to take a piece of paper and put it on top of the screen. After that, take a pencil and start tracing over all of the lines. Now, the reason we're doing this is to get a precise image, but if you don't like tracing and you want to do this freehand, by all means, don't flip it upside down and just freehand it. It doesn't really matter to me, but for this tutorial, I'm just going to be tracing it. I'm just finishing up the tracing process now, and as you can see, it is looking great. After this, we're going to outline this sucker. For this next bit, we are going to be using markers, so I would recommend putting a few sheets of paper behind it so the marker doesn't bleed up the desk. Now, I'm going to be using two markers. One is a fine-tipped, one is just a fat-tipped. And for the fat one, we're going to be using it for the thicker lines, and the fine-tipped, we're going to be using it for the more refined details. So, without further ado, let us get outlining. Once you're done outlining, you're going to want to take out an eraser and erase all the sketch lines underneath. Otherwise, you're just going to have a huge humble of marker and pencil line, and it's just not going to look good when we color it. And we are almost done erasing, and boom, we are finished. And after that, we are going to need to color this. So, we need a red because of his hat. We're going to need blue for his overalls. We're going to need yellow for his buttons, peach for his skin, different shades of brown for his shoes, and for Huey, we're going to need some grays. So I've got this turquoise gray for his eyes, and just this regular gray for the can itself. And we are done coloring. Now we're going to stray from this thing and we're going to go back to our computer. We're going to put another piece of paper on top, and now we're going to trace the outline of it, and we're going to cut that out on cardboard. So now we just got to trace it. So you've got your outline, yeah? So now you're going to take your piece of cardboard, put the paper with your outline on top of that, and we're going to grab some tape and stick that on the top just so we can keep it all in one place and it doesn't go flopping all over the place. If I can actually get it down, there we go. And one for the bottom as well. And now we need to take our scissors and start cutting. Here we go. So we now have our outline. Let's get rid of this paper. We got our outline on cardboard. Now we're going to take our original piece of paper and we're going to stick it back on the laptop. And now we're going to trace the outline on this piece of paper and cut that out. When you are done the tracing, you're just going to take that piece of paper off there, and we are going to start cutting. Now, I would recommend doing this very, very precisely. Don't rush through this. Almost there and done. Now we can take our Mario and stick it onto our backboard, and we're just gonna glue that together. So we're just gonna take our glue stick here, and we're gonna take off the lid and twist it all the way up so we get that nice and juicy glue, and just spread it all on the top side of the cardboard. All just everywhere. Just keep going. All over the piece. And we're going to do the same to the piece of paper, except we're just going to do a light glue on that one. Once you've got both sides glued, you're just going to slap them on top of each other. Be sure to put it exactly how you want it on. Don't worry if some of the cardboard is showing. I'll show you how to deal with that next. And boom, you've got your Mario on cardboard. Now, as you can see, you have little cardboard snips here and there, and we can just cut those off with our trusty scissors. Just one more snip, and we are finished! There you go, ladies and gentlemen, you have just completed your very own Mario cutout. And on the back, because there's cardboard, you can stick some sticky tack on there or tape, and just smack it onto a wall on the edge of a TV or something. So, yeah, I think this turned out fairly great. So, as you can see, I stuck it on one of my walls. So, anyway, guys, that was it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new around here. And I will see you guys all later. Bye, guys.